Hello there, you amazing people. Welcome to Rise Up to Positivity. I am Heather, your positive mindset coach, here to help you quiet that negative self-talk, build an unshakable positive mindset while creating a more confident and fulfilling life without all that stress and self-doubt holding you back. Today, I'm going to take a step out of my comfort zone and try something new on this channel. I talk a lot about vulnerability and growth. And now I'm going to show you my vulnerability and my growth by sharing my journey with you. I'm starting a series called Behind the Scenes of My Personal Growth Journey. I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't me teaching from a place where I have it all figured out, because I definitely do not have everything figured out. This is me bringing you along on my journey while I'm actively working on something that I'm struggling with. The thing that I'm focusing on right now is not letting my thoughts convince me that they are reality. Here's what I mean by it. I recently started back at a part-time job, and before my first day back, my mind was spinning. I was convinced, really convinced, that the equipment wouldn't work and that there would be more kids than what were registered. Then I started noticing stress and anxiety building up in my body just because I was thinking about it. And you know what actually happened? The equipment worked, and there were actually fewer kids than expected. Everything I was stressed out about didn't even happen. It was all just thoughts. Thoughts that I had treated like facts. This is something I'm realizing I'm starting to do quite a bit. My thoughts create these whole scenarios about things that even haven't happened yet. I'm not responding to reality. I'm responding to my assumptions, my predictions, and my fears. I'm essentially living through problems that don't even exist. And here's what's wild. When I do that, I create real emotions, anxiety, stress, dread over something that hasn't even happened. My body doesn't know the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. So I'm putting myself through all this unnecessary suffering for nothing. I talk a lot on this channel about kindness, self-care, and emotional intelligence. But am I really being kind to myself when I let my thoughts run wild and believe the scary story my brain tells me? That's not emotional intelligence. That's me handing all the power over to thoughts that aren't even true. That's what I'm actively working on now. And I'm documenting it because I know I'm not alone on this journey. A lot of us assume the worst and believe our anxious thoughts without even questioning whether they are true. I'll do Checkly weekends where I will share real examples of catching myself in these patterns. What strategies did I try and what actually helped? Where did I struggle and where did I break through? This journey is about learning to separate my thoughts from reality and treating myself with more kindness along the way. If this sounds familiar, the worst case scenarios, the anxiety about things that haven't even happened yet, and then realizing afterwards that you were stressed out about nothing, I want you to come on this journey with me. You don't have to have it all figured out, because I don't, but we can figure it out together. So that's the series. I'll be back next week with my first real check-in, what I noticed, what I tried, and how it went. If this resonates with you, let me know in those comments. And if you want to follow along, make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss any updates. I'm grateful that you joined me today, and I will see you next week.